Hey, we have a visitor this morning. She's sitting on a mattress right there, right? Watching her phone. You want to say hi? No? Okay. Anyways, she couldn't sleep. So this is number 110 YouTube Live Yoga Routine. And I want to begin with a quote from Eckhart Tolle, or Tolle, or Tolle. I don't know how to say his name. Tolle? I'll go with Tolle. Actually, I'll go with Tolle. I listened to his entire book probably about 15 years ago. Eckhart Tolle. I should at least know how to pronounce his name. But anyways, it's the truth. It's not about pronouncing his name, which would help to know how to say his name. And this quote is in regards to awareness, which in the way I teach yoga, it's all about awareness. Focusing on the breathing and becoming aware. And then you become aware of your thoughts. You become aware of the movements, of the stretches. And what happens is that you're the watcher. And that's what allows the yoga routine to be a form of a moving meditation. So the quote is this: rather than being your own thoughts and emotions, be the awareness behind them. Again, rather than being your thoughts and emotions, be the awareness behind them. Eckhart Tolle, or Tolle. So with that, we're going to begin the yoga routine. And today we're going to start in easy pose, just like we did yesterday. And you're going to focus on the breathing. We're going to do a couple of movements and twists and stretches and allow those to become more than movements, more than just twisting, more than just stretching. Allow it to become a form of a moving meditation. And what happens when you focus on the breathing, solely on the breathing, you let go of judgment and control and all those barriers, that mindset. Your mind's here and your body's here. Let go of all those barriers and allow the mind and body to become one, which allows the yoga routine to become a form of a meditation. And when the mind and body are one, then you're doing yoga. So let's go ahead and easy pose, and we'll do 4 sun salutations after the easy pose. Open this door. Nice and cool. Brisket. I got Costco. I don't know if that's at Costco. Maybe that was at Sam's. So the back is straight. Hands are to your knees, maybe in your lap. And if you need to, you can lean back. You can lean against the wall. Maybe one leg is up. However you want to do it, it's fine. The mind and body is connecting, then you're doing yoga. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge where you are, even if you're doing it perfectly and you're thinking, man, I'm doing this perfectly. Let go of that. Let go of that, because that's judgment as well. And that's not what we're doing. There's a time and a place for that, but that's not what we're doing. So the back is straight, hands to your knees or your lap. Just do the best you can and just focus on the breathing. You're thinking of nothing else but the breathing. And tilt the head to the right ears to the right shoulder, back straight, shoulders level, so keep the left shoulder down. And again, focus solely on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. That heightens your awareness. Make sure aware of what's going on in the body. Make sure aware of the stretch on the left side of the neck. Make sure aware of what's going on around you. You're becoming the awareness. And what happens is that you realize you're the watcher. You're just watching. You're not your thoughts, you're not the emotions, you're not the stretch, you're not your body. You're the watcher. Just like the quote was saying. You're focusing on the awareness. So take the right hand, place it to the side of the head, let the weight of the arm bring the head down. So you relax the arm, and that relaxing allows the arm to get heavy, and that weight of the arm is bringing the head down. And just focus on the breathing. Then go ahead and release, head back to center. And tilt the head to the left ear to the left shoulder. Back is straight, right shoulder's down, focusing on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. That focus solely on the breathing, 100% on the breathing, allows the mind and body to become one. You focus on the breathing, you're not judging, you're not controlling, you're not trying to be somewhere, you're not thinking, man, I'm doing this perfectly, or man, I need to do it this way, that way. Let go of that stuff. Those are barriers that will prevent the mind and body from becoming one. And when the mind and body is one, that is yoga. Bring the left hand to the side of the head. Let the weight of the arm bring the head down. Relax the arm, makes the arm heavy, and that heaviness is what brings the head down. Now, naturally, you might pull on the head a little bit, but if you are, try not to do as much, and if you are, that's fine too. Keep the right shoulder down, shoulders are level, as level as you can get them. And then go ahead and release, heads back to center. And neck rolls, drop the head to the right, down and around, head's dropping down and going around, you're exhaling, the head goes up and back, you're inhaling, you're focusing on the breathing. And when you're focused on the breathing, it heightens your awareness, lets you feel the stretching in the neck, lets you feel the movement, lets you know what's going on in the body. Maybe your back is getting fatigued from sitting. Maybe you feel something in your knee. But you're not focused on that stuff. You're just aware of it, focusing on the breathing. When the head goes to the top, you're going to reverse. The head's dropping down, you're exhaling. The head is going up, you're inhaling. You're linking the movement with the breathing. And that is helping it to become a form of a moving meditation because you're aware of the movement, but focused on the breathing. And then when the head goes to the top, bring yourself to center. Shoulder shrugs, shoulders to the ears, back down around. The shoulders are going up, you're inhaling. And as the shoulders go back and down, you're exhaling. Focus on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. I know I keep on repeating that, but that is what allows you to be in yoga. Allows the mind and body to connect as one. Then when the shoulders go to the ears, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you go up. Focus on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. Link in the movement with the breathing. When the shoulders go to the ears, bring yourself to center. Just focus on the breathing. Trunk rotation is going to drop down to the right, down and around. When you're going down and around, the back is straight. You're reaching out, you're exhaling. As you're going up, you're inhaling. Focus on the breathing. Link the movement with the breathing. And then when the trunk goes to the top, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you go up. Focus only on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. Don't judge anything. Don't judge your movements. Don't judge. Don't control. Just move. Focus on the breathing. Aware of the movement. Feeling the movement. Aware of the stretching. Aware of the so-called issues, maybe your knee that you feel or your lower back. But the mindset is that you're not focusing on those issues. You're not focusing on your issues. Focusing on the breathing. And then when you go to the top, bring yourself to center. Back straight. Straight as you can get it. And then bring the left hand to the right knee. Right arm goes up. So pull yourself up. Think of the spine. Pull yourself straight up. Then twist. Palm goes to the floor and center of the back. Arm is straight and it's against the back. And make sure the head is twisting. You're focusing on the breathing. And make sure the head is twisting. And it's very common to go in this pose and forget to twist the head. And think of nothing else but the breathing. Go ahead and release. Now you center. And you're going to go to the other side. So right hand's on the left knee. Left arm is up. Pull yourself up. Think of the spine. Pull yourself up. Then twist. Palm goes forward on the back. Arm is straight. And it's against the back. Make sure the head is twisting. And again, you want to twist the head. It's very common to go in this pose and forget to twist the head. You just focus on the breathing. And then go ahead and release, back to center. Get comfortable. Get back as straight as you can. If you're leaning against the wall, that's fine too. If you're back like that, it's fine too. And here, we're just going to watch yourself breathe. Now, there's many ways to do this, but two good ways. As you inhale, the belly swells with air. And when you exhale, the belly goes in. You're aware of that movement, or bring your focus to the tip of the nose. Watch the air go in and out. It's very natural to start watching yourself breathe, start controlling it. But let go of the mindset of control and just watch it. You're going to bring yourself up. We're going to go easy pose. We're going to do some salutations. We'll go to the front of the mat. With the easy pose. I'm sorry, not easy pose, but the mountain pose. Feet are shoulder width apart. Toes go up. Spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted, arms are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed, no tension anywhere in the body, and just relax. Now think of yourself as being tall, so lengthen up, and then line up the bones where the skeleton is just standing as if you were just your skeleton. Just watch yourself breathe. Bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push the arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. Exhale, as you exhale, you hinge forward from the lower back.
Palms go to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pull yourself in and down. But go nice and easy. Foreheads go to the knees. And let yourself breathe. Here, when you inhale, the belly swells with air. So let yourself be pushed out of the pose. And when you exhale, the belly goes in. So let yourself go back into the pose. Just be aware of that subtle movement. You're not focused on it. You're just aware of it. Watching yourself breathe. Palms to the sides of the feet. Left leg is back into a low lunge. With a low lunge, top of the foot to the floor in the back, knees to the floor, hips are square. Pushing forward, diagonally, so they're pushing forward. Front knee's not over the toe. If it is, over the toes. If it is, lengthen up some. To your palms, maybe to your fingertips. Wherever you are, you're just going to settle. You're going to accept where you are, and then just focus on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but the breathing. And with the back foot, curl the toes under, knee goes up, high lunge, settle here for a second or so. Then move into the downward dog. The downward dog, arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones going to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor. And you're just focusing on the breathing. Now you are pushing into this pose, but you're only pushing to the spot right before you feel like you can't go any further. Find that spot, don't judge it. Once you're there, you settle, and you focus on the breathing. And you slide into the upper dog, jump down to the knees and the chest. You slide up, tops of the feet are to the floor. Palms, of course, are to the floor. If you need to modify this pose, you go down to easy pose. Down to small cobra. And the chest is off the floor. No pressure on the hands, but the hands are touching the floor. But you're not using them. You're not pushing up. Or you're going to do hands and knees. You're going to do the cow. Or just modify the upward dog. Just do the best you can. Now back to downward dog, pushing into it. Again, you're pushing into it. Arms are straight, legs straight, tailbones to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor. And you're focused on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Left foot is up between the hands into a low lunge. With a low lunge, top of the foot to the floor, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Back is straight or arch. Make sure the front knee is not over the toes. Maybe to your palms, maybe to your fingertips. Maybe you're up like this. Wherever you are, you don't judge it. You settle, accept, and focus on the breathing. And then high lunge. Curl the toes under in the back. Get the leg as straight as you can. Then move into standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Focus on the breathing. Thinking nothing else but the breathing. Let yourself breathe. Palms together. Reach out. Up and back. Inhale. Turn the palms out. Push the air down and out. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Hinge forward. Pull yourself in and down. Let yourself breathe. Focus only on the breathing. Watch the sides feet. Right leg is back. Into a low lunge. Top of the foot to the floor, knees to the floor, hips square, pushing forward diagonally. Back straight or arch. Make sure the front knee is not over the toes. And just feel open. Focusing on the breathing. Letting go of judgment. Letting go of control. Once you're settled, you accept where you are. You're going to go into the high lunge. Knees off the floor. Settle here for a second or so, then move into the downward dog, pushing into it. Arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor, pushing into it. No tension in the neck, so let the head dangle. Just focus on the breathing. Then you slide into the upper dog, drop down to the knees and the chest, slide up. Modify it how you have to. Just focus on the breathing. Back to downward dog, pushing into it. Arms are straight, legs are straight. Tailbones to the ceiling, heels towards the floor. Right foot is up between the hands. Low lunge with the low lunge. So the foot to the floor, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Knees down over the front toes. Just focus on the breathing, feeling opened. Openness is a mindset. So no matter how you feel like, maybe you're feeling like, man, I'm not doing it right. Let go of that mindset. Let go of judgment and just feel opened. Back foot, curl the toes under, knee goes up, high lunge, and then standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Focus on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Palms together, reach out, up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We're going to do two more. Exhale. Hinge forward. Pull yourself in and down. Palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Just focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Palms to the sides of the feet. Left leg is back into a low lunge, opening up, feeling opened. Just focus on the breathing again. Open up, feeling opened. It's a mindset. Don't judge it. Just feel it. Feel opened. Then you go to high lunge, then downward dog. Push into it. Accept where you are. Essentially accepting yourself. That's what we're learning on the yoga mat. These are mindsets that we're taking off the yoga mat into the so-called real world. Slide into the upper dog, feeling opened. When you gain the mindset of openness on the yoga mat, you take that off in the real world or so-called real world. You feel open, you're aware, you're open to new ideas, you're open to new things. It's all a mindset. Come back to downward dog, pushing into it. Really push into it and settle, accept, and focus on the breathing. Now left foot is up between the hands into a low lunge. Feeling opened. Focus on the breathing. High lunge. So here for a second or so. Then move into the standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Arms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Exhale. And again, last one, inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, put yourself in and down, focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Motion side feet, right leg is back to a low lunge, feeling opened. And high lunge. And downward dog. Really push into it. Accept where you are. And slide into the upward dog. Modify how you have to. Feel opened. So mindset. Hey. And back to downward dog. Pushing into it. Learning acceptance. Getting the mindset of acceptance. Lift this up. The lunge opening up. Feeling opened. All the mindset. I keep on saying that, but it's very important to grasp that it's all a mindset. Peace. That's where peace is. The high lunge, then standing forward bend, pull yourself in and down. Let yourself breathe. Put your palms together, reach out, hold back, inhale. And exhale, turn the palms out. Push the air down and out. Now, go into mountain pose. So again, mountain pose, the toes go up, spread the toes as wide as you can, and each toe touches the floor one at a time. Feet are shoulder width apart, knees are bent, hips are tilted, arms are relaxed, no shoulders, no tension in the arms or the shoulders. And then you're going to think of yourself as being lengthened. So think of a string. I think of a string right on my head, pulling up, lengthening up, and then you line the bones up in the skeleton. And the skeleton is just standing as if you were just your skeleton. You're going to focus on the breathing. And remember, there's two good ways to do this. There's many ways, but two good ways. As you inhale, your belly swells with air. You watch that. When you exhale, the belly goes in. You watch that. You're just watching your belly go in and out as you inhale, exhale. Or you bring your focus to the tip of your nose and you watch the air go in and out. It's natural. It's natural to watch the breathing and then start controlling it. But let go of the mindset of control and just watch yourself breathe. You're already breathing automatically, so you're just going to watch it. So I'm going to stay here just a little bit longer, so watch yourself breathe. Bring the palms together. Namaste. And that's it. This is number 110. YouTube Live Yoga Routines. So that means I have 255 more to go, right? Yeah, 255 more to go. Easy, no problem. The first 5 or so, I was like, man, I don't know. But then it's just become part of my morning. So 30 minutes, kind of start at about 5:15 because I have to get everything ready. Maybe 5, depends. And then I'll edit this a little bit and then boom, done. And tomorrow, same thing, boom, boom, done. So I will see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. So namaste, peace and love. You did it.